Hey everyone, my name is Jessie and welcome back to my channel. So for this week's video, in honor of Cinco de Mayo, I wanted to make some fully loaded nachos. And this is so delicious. It's going to have some ground beef, some refried beans, a little bit of cheese, or a lot of bit of cheese. But cheese is good, so why does it matter? And so I am going to show you how to make these fully loaded sheet nachos. And so without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is preheat your pan with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on it. And then I'm going to take about half of a diced onion. Ooh, do you hear that sizzle? Smells and sounds amazing. This is going to be absolutely amazing and delicious. I'm so excited for y'all to try this. Okay, and so next we have some red and green bell peppers. So we're just going to toss those in as well. Get every bit of it. And then now I'm just going to saute these until they're nice and softened and translucent. So it should be maybe about 3 to 5 minutes, give or take, depending on how high you have your heat. Mine is about medium-high. And so I'm just going to continue to cook this, and then we can add the rest of our ingredients. Okay, our bell pepper and onion mixture looks really good, and now I'm going to add some minced garlic. You can do as much as I like, of course, a lot of garlic. And so I'm going to do about 3 to 4 cloves here. And then I'm just going to give it a quick little mix. And then I'm going to season it with a little bit of kosher salt and a little bit of black pepper. Okay, so I'm just going to mix this for another minute or two, just so that our garlic can get nice and cut through, but not burnt. You definitely don't want burnt garlic because it'll taste very bitter and kind of gross. And so that's why you always want to add the garlic at the end, or close to the end, with an extra minute or two to spare for cooking time. Okay, that looks good. And now I'm going to add about half a pound of ground beef. And if you don't like ground beef, you can do chicken, or if you're a vegetarian, you can do tofu. Whichever you prefer, that's completely up to you. So I'm just going to dump this in. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess. Okay. There we go. Get all that meat. Okay, and now I'm just going to break this up. And I'm just going to season it with a little bit of seasoned salt. You can do as much or as little as you want. And then adding some onion powder. And then some garlic powder. Yeah, I added fresh garlic and fresh onions, but there's going to be extra flavor. And then of course, more salt and a little bit more pepper. And I'm just going to let this cook all the way through. I'm just going to continue to mix it. And then we can go on to our next step. Okay, my ground beef mixture is all set. I went ahead and drained the grease so it wouldn't be like too greasy. And I'm just going to set that to the side while we get started on our next thing. And so now I have a can of refried beans, and I'm just going to put this in another pan, and I'm just going to kind of like warm this up a little bit, kind of like make it a little bit more smooth. It's been in the can, and so I just kind of want to give it like a head start so we can pour it on top of our nachos. Okay. Make sure I do as much as I can. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and use it's all going to the same place. Okay. And whenever you're using a non-stick skillet, you always want to make sure you use something that's not metal, otherwise it's going to scrape the coating on it. So that's why I'm using a heat-safe spatula or heat-safe spoon. And so that's a tip to help save your pans from getting ruined. Okay, and so I'm going to turn it on to about low to medium heat, and I'm just going to kind of like break it up a little bit and just make sure it's nice and smooth. sorry. Okay, and so I'm just going to do that, and then we can start assembling. So I went ahead and lowered the camera so that you can see the assembling part a little bit better. And so I have my refried beans and then my meat, and now I'm just going to start assembling them. And so I'm going to take some tortilla chips and just kind of spread them out just like so. And add a little bit more if you need to. And you can use whatever kind of tortilla chips, if you like yellow tortilla chips or white, or if you want to go like the blue tortilla chips, however you prefer. Oop. Okay, and now I'm going to take some of the refried beans, and I'm just going to dollop it anywhere you like. And nachos are really messy, and so it doesn't have to be perfect, because nachos are never perfect. They're perfectly imperfect. All it is just bean, meat, and cheese. What could be better? Okay, that looks good for now. And now I'm going to take some of my meat mixture. And what's cool about this is that the beans kind of act as a little bit of a glue for the meat. And so I'm just going to pour it over there. And if you make a mess, then that's fine. Cooking's all about having fun in the kitchen. Okay. And I'm gonna do about 2 layers, and so half on one layer and half on the other. That looks good for now. And now I'm going to take some Monterey and Kobe Jack cheese and just pour it all on the top. Just like that. The more cheese, the better, if you ask me. I kind of feel like I put cheese in like all of my videos, or at least like my cooking videos, there's cheese. But what do you like more? Do you like cooking videos more, or do you like baking videos more? Let me know in the comment section down below. Okay. That actually looks really good. I may not have to do a second layer. And if you have extra of the nuts, fine, you can do individual nachos as well. And so make sure you get all the corners. And I don't know if I said this, if I did, I'm gonna repeat it, but I'm just using a sheet pan that's lined with some aluminum foil, and I sprayed it with some non-stick cooking spray. That way the cheese doesn't stick to it. It'll just easily come off. Okay, that looks good. And now I have a oven preheated to 400 degrees, and I'm gonna pop this in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until the cheese is nice and gooey and melted. Okay, our nachos just pulled out of the oven, and they're nice and hot and gooey. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some little bit of cilantro and then just garnish it on top. And you can use any other toppings that you like, and these are gonna be fully loaded nachos, so you can do jalapenos, you can do some tomatoes, some sour cream, and I made some fresh guacamole. It's gonna be so delicious. And there you have it. And there you have it, my fully loaded sheet nachos. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I, as always, enjoy making it for you. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to click that subscribe button along with that notification bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a video. Come on, guys. I know that we can get to 50 subscribers. We are so close. And so if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's free. It's fun. You get to watch delicious videos. So what could be better than watching food videos? I don't know, just click it, it'll be fun. And so I'm going to be linking all of my social media down below, so check it out, give it a follow if you like. But until next time, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!